All right, today's workout is going to be very reminiscent of an open workout. However, it's going to be a slight difference because we're not going to use a barbell, we're using dumbbells today. The workout today is going to be 27, 21, 15, 9 calories on the rower and alternating with the dumbbell thruster. We have 2 dumbbells that we'll be using a pair, and it's going to be 50 pounds for the men and 35 for the women. And we're going to go ahead and complete those thrusters. Being mindful of the placement of the dumbbell. When we're holding those, I like to put one head on my shoulder resting, trying to keep my elbows nice and high. I might tilt the dumbbells up just a little bit so that the weight is kind of pulling my chest upward more, and I can stay a lot more upright in that thruster as I move from rep to rep. Again, we're going to start on the rower. You can see my setup here is how I want you to set up for your workout. A nice small footprint here. We're not going to be moving back and forth too far. 27 calories are done. I get to the dumbbells. I'm going to be slightly out of breath. I'm going to want to rest longer, but I want you to push yourself to grab the dumbbells sooner and complete those 27 reps. Now, I don't think that going unbroken is a smart option, knowing that we just did a bunch of squats and we get on the rower, we're going to use our legs again in that same sequence, a little bit more of a squatting sequence. Okay, so I want you to be mindful of that. Maybe you can go ahead and break this up into half, or you can go ahead and do 3 sets. In that 27 set, you can just do 9s, a quick little break, get back into it. But we want to kind of keep our heart rate down in the beginning so that we can accelerate and intensify our effort as we go from the 27s to the 21s and the 15s and the 9s. The workout will end on your 9th thruster with it fully locked out. We want to be able to be mindful of our positions, really trying to lock in that range of motion. Some of you are having a tendency to shorten that rep. I want to see the full lockout of the elbows with the dumbbells overhead, squeezing your ears with your biceps. As we finish this movement, you can see heels, hips, and shoulders all locked out, and those dumbbells directly over the top. All right, so we're going to be mindful of that lockout position, the finish position, as well as that hip crease below the knee. If you have tendency to get a little bit shallow in that thruster, push those knees out a little harder, or grab yourself a wall ball so that you have a target to hit so that you can actually really get very consistent with the depth, and then maybe in the future you won't need to rely on that as your reminder. This workout is going to be on the faster side, so keep that in mind, but you don't want to implode early in the workout, so pace yourself, be mindful of your breaks, and have a good strategy.